Hey everyone, and what is up? Welcome to another video reaction. And yes, this one is special because it has also been voted in the previous poll. The only difference is that this one was the second most voted instead of the first. You may ask yourself, why have I decided to do the press stage anyways? It's because it was going to appear for the third time in a row in a poll. This was the second time that it was the second most voted. For me personally, it remained clear that you would like to watch this movie along with me and see my reaction, but every time I would create a poll, there would be another movie that you would be even more interested in. So I said, what the heck, I think it's something that most of us will enjoy as well. A movie directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, and Scarlett Johansson. Let's start, everyone, and I hope that you enjoy.
The first part is called The Pledge. The magician shows you something ordinary. A deck of cards, a bird, or a man.
A deck of cards, a bird, or a man. Oh my god, don't tell me that this movie is going to be all about magic tricks. Whoa. That was so loud.
The second act is called The Turn.
Christopher Nolan always uses the same people?
The magician takes the ordinary something.
What the?
Every magic trick has a third act, the part we call the prestige.
Yeah, there it is!
Why does he not open it up?
I saw someone making their way below stage. It was Borden, watching Mr. Angier drown.
Yeah.
The tank was brought on for the first trick and then taken off stage. Borden must have placed it under the trapdoor after the interval.
Ooh.
How do you think Mr. Borden was able to move the tank under the trapdoor without anyone noticing?
He's a magician, ask him. I have the right to sell it on. If I reveal the method here, then the trick is worthless.
How then can we know that the tank wasn't simply some part of the trick that went wrong?
Because it's not part of the trick.
If you were prepared to disclose the details to me in private, I might be able to judge their relevance to the case. Might this be an acceptable compromise?
He's telling the truth. This man was there, but I personally did not see him move the tank. How can you move that tank by yourself? It's impossible.
Check the locks. Twice.
What is this? I feel a little bit confused.
I represent Lord Cordlow, an accomplished amateur magician and historian.
How much?
How much what?
He offered to sell me your tricks. All except the most valuable one, the transported man.
Well, I won't forgive myself for selling my greatest trick.
Even for your daughter.
You have a daughter?
The past almost as obscure as your own. The courts have motioned that the girl is to be removed from his care. No, the girl will be an orphan.
Oh, they're manipulating you. But it's so bad.
I want your secret, Mr. Borden.
But wait, listen.
Consider your daughter.
I understand that this movie, its pure intention is to initially confuse you as Hale at the beginning. The only thing that I understand is that this man was in front of the other one who died and did nothing to save him.
See, the cipher in his notebook is unlocked by a single word, but it'll still take months to translate his writing.
This guy looks a lot like the one who died. I'm just gonna leave my mind in blank and see what happens. Maybe this is the past.
Mr. Angier, welcome to Colorado Springs.
Yep, this is the past. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy for the moment today, guys. I did it. I managed. Extreme danger, no trespassing. I was pretty sure that it was gonna happen. Whoa.
Not the welcome I was expecting.
I know you.
Angier.
You guessed every object the audience had in their pockets. I'm Allie.
I've come to see Tesla.
Why?
He made a
Tesla?
machine for a colleague of mine some time ago.
Are you serious? This is about Tesla?
I'm sorry, Mr. Angier. I simply can't help it. Hey, what am I holding?
Your watch.
You wanted you to guess it.
Two young men devoted to an illusion. Two
That's
young
you
men
again.
never intended to hurt anyone.
Which of you brave souls?
Hey, I've seen both of them right now. She looks like a girl. She's so
You would try to
small.
rest?
Like a child.
Around the ankle? Are either of you two gentlemen sailors?
No.
Guys? What are they working? Oh my god. Oh. This is the trick that he was supposed to do before, but then it went off stage. That can have so many options, you know, of how they done it.
Come on, give me something fresh. He won't even try a bloody bullet catch.
A bullet catch is suicide.
Use a plant.
You can't use plants for every trick.
There'll be no seats left for the punters.
All right.
Aren't you the Daenerys from Game of Thrones, or is just my imagination?
You two go and see that show, and whichever one of you can tell me how he does the goldfish bowl trick gets the prize.
Which is?
10 minutes on stage with my old friend, Mr. Ackerman.
Really?
Who's Ackerman?
The top theatrical agent in London.
I think we're not seeing the same scenes at the same time, you know, the time zone differs.
Well, I don't trust him.
He's a natural magician. Of course you can't trust him.
I think he's all right.
Well, he's the one that kills Angier.
If I can see you kissing your wife's leg every night, so can the blokes at the ends of row 3 and 4.
So she's your wife? Oh, come on.
Total devotion to his art, utter self-sacrifice.
He's obsessed.
He's been pretending to be a cripple for years.
And maybe he's not.
I couldn't fathom it, living my whole life pretending to be someone else.
You're pretending to be someone else.
I don't think changing your name compares.
Not just your name, it's who you are and where you're from.
Because I promised my family I wouldn't embarrass them with my theatrical endeavors.
How could you embarrass someone by doing this?
The great Dan Tong. Don't you like it? But it's sophisticated.
It's French.
I like it, and you ended up having this name. So yeah, I gotta get used to the idea that this movie is gonna show us different time zones, you know, each scene is from a different moment. I don't like this trick with the bird where you smash it. I don't like the idea.
He killed it!
Poor bird. The kid is saying that that's not the same bird. You know what? I'm actually afraid that he could be right.
He's all right. He's fine. Look at him.
But where's his brother?
Huh?
You're the lucky one today.
Yep. He smashed that other bird. Oh my god. No, that's not magic. That's being a sadist.
Hello. Thank you for lunch, Mr. Branden.
You're welcome. Alfred. It's Alfred.
Alfred.
You need to change that door.
So I'll see you again.
How did you get in? How did he get in? I don't like you for the moment. I mean, you scare me. I meet a man, no matter how attractive he may seem to me, and all of a sudden he's out, but then he's in. I'm like, get out for real, and I'm gonna change my house. I won't say where I'm going. I don't know.
You see, this water tank was of particular significance to these two men. Awful significance.
Because of his wife?
If you would tie her wrists, bind her feet around the ankle.
Again, they're the same.
Are either of you two gentlemen sailors?
Oh my god. Did he do a different knot than what he was supposed to? I'm pretty sure she's Daenerys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me that she's dying. And that's because of you. You tied the knot the way you shouldn't have. You tied the knot the way it shouldn't have. She has water inside her lungs. You need to get them out. Push her lungs. Oh my god. That's because of this Branden dude.
I was sailor once.
Didn't anyone see what the type of knot he did?
What do you want, Bolton?
Get away. You killed both of them.
I'm sorry for your loss, Angie.
Oh, really? You're sorry for his loss. It's all your fault.
Which knot did you tie?
Didn't you see it?
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
You're a liar. You're a liar, a sick liar, and you killed him too. Make him bald.
Don't know!
Grab him by the hair and make him bald. Take that skin off his scalp.
You're
Having a baby.
Oh my god.
What if your woman disappears out of the sudden? What if she dies?
Shoot me.
Shoot you?
Please shoot him. And I hope it's no trick.
Right there.
No, I can't.
Do it.
Finish him! Yeah! Oh!
Very good. Tell me how you do it.
He already has it in the hand.
The bullet is not even in the gun when the charge is fired.
Once you know, it's actually very obvious.
People still get killed doing that.
Well, how?
Well, you know, I mean, you get smart ass, you can put a penny or a button, or somebody can put a bullet down there. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything happen.
Of course, you better watch your butt. You need to go to jail.
I love you very much.
You love her?
So
How do you think Angier felt for his wife?
Maybe today you're more in love with magic than me. I like being able to tell the difference. It makes the days it is true mean something.
What? You can love someone and the next day not? What?
So, who wants to volunteer?
He already has the bullet in the hand.
Are you man enough,
Ooh,
sir?
So I think somebody put a bullet in your Angier?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which knot did you tie, Warden?
I don't know. The other half convinced that I tied the leg for double. I could never know for sure.
You can never know for sure. We've seen it.
Alfred, you've got to face things. What tricks can you possibly perform with this kind of injury?
I can do carpools, I can do some prop tricks.
He's obsessed. He's insane. You're not going at any moment to apologize to do anything. You don't mean it. How did you get that?
I want to keep on working. And who's going to hire the engineer that killed Julia McCulloch in front of a sellout crowd at the Orpheum?
It's not your fault.
Have you settled on a name?
Yes, I have. The Great Danton.
Oh, that's why you accepted this name.
I don't want to kill doves.
Then stay off the stage. You're a magician, not a wizard. You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible.
No!
In here, Miss Winscombe. No point in meeting Mr. Angier if you don't fit.
Hi. Well, what is this exactly?
Put your hands on either side of the cage, please.
You best not be intending to hurt this animal, Mr. Angier.
Thank you. That's a lie.
Come on. I thought you said I had to get my hands dirty. Stand up and show us your handkerchief.
This isn't mine.
Perhaps you'd be so good as to return it to the lady in the aisle of the second row. I believe she has yours.
The audience doesn't seem to be responding much, Cutter.
I've seen a lot of tricks before, but not this next one.
So that is just a mechanism to save the bird.
Fingers crossed.
I'll have the champagne ready.
Come on, don't screw it up.
Madam, if you'll place one hand on the back of the cage, one hand on the front. Thank you. Sir, one hand on the bottom.
Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. It's again Borden's fault. Why isn't anyone putting him in jail already?
You don't have a show.
Mr. Merritt, we have a week's engagement.
To perform magic, not butcher birds and break my customers' fingers.
But don't you see it's not his fault? Don't you see it was the
fine,
other guy? I
come
mean,
in.
even
You
that
know I
woman
hate
saw
to
that
be-
he was the one who did all that pile of garbage. I hate that man. I hate him.
It's a rotating transposition that shifts every day of the diary. It's simple, but time-consuming to translate, even when you have the 5-letter keyword.
And you're hoping to find a great secret in there.
I've already found it. That's why I'm here.
Mr. Tesla has built unusual machines for unusual people. We never talk about it.
I understand discretion. I just want the machine.
Why don't you acquire the other machine?
I want to show you something. I think you'll have a special appreciation for our work.
I thought it was a secret.
You're a magician. Who's going to believe you? We do our tests when the townspeople are asleep. Mr. Tesla doesn't want to scare anyone.
But anyone can see these.
Where are the
They're
wires?
huge.
Exactly.
I would have just said underground.
And where's the generator?
You saw it last week.
That must be 10 miles from here.
15. And I have to ride all of them before I get to bed.
You would have never said that there are light bulbs around here.
Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all, immediate seating, no wait.
Nikola Tesla was such a good guy.
Rally, please. We have asked Mr. Tesla to reconsider his present.
Oh, look at Borden. He's here too.
Restrictions. Clear the hall. This thing's gonna blow. Clear the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
I don't think it would have happened anything. It was just the sound that was scaring people. Oh my god, I just can't stand looking at this man. At Borden.
Yeah.
You had a nice day with Mummy? Huh?
Yeah, you have a normal life, right? You had the woman you love, you have a baby. Well, you've just ruined this other guy's life. And not only that, but you are gonna kill him too.
Well, you talk about what you want to do for the rest of the day. All right, go on, you talk with her. You're taking her away to the workhouse.
He's gonna become an orphan.
Let me see. I'm gonna learn all the professor's secrets.
Only if I teach you how to read.
Ho ho ho! This guy is insane.
Get back here! Thank you!
He's smarter than you think, guys. We're not gonna see Nikola Tesla? Oh my god, look how safe it is that he can cross right in the middle of it.
Mr. Ellie has effused about your acting on any number of occasions.
You don't look like the real. I mean, you could have pulled a better actor probably for it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining. I just love the idea of seeing Nikola Tesla. I was expecting someone who looked much more like...
Mr. Angier, have you considered the cost of such a machine?
Price is not an object.
Perhaps not, but have you considered the cost?
I'm not sure I follow.
He doesn't mean money.
If you understand an obsession, then you know you won't change my mind.
So be it.
Will you build it?
I've already begun to build it, Mr. Angier.
He's already into it. I don't think because he was expecting you to come over, but because he expected someone to come over and request it.
You're going to do something to that man, aren't you? Curtis
What
hoping
man?
that you let things lie. He says that if Borden thinks things are even between you two...
Even?
There's not even!
I'm alone, and no theater will touch me.
Us. You're going to need a better disguise.
I don't want you to hurt his family. That woman and that child have absolutely no blame in this. But he needs to go to jail. Simple. Borden has to go to jail.
Just a rubber ball. No. Not normal. Not a normal rubber ball.
Oh, you had that rubber ball in the prison with you. I guess it was really good. By the look at your face.
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
Did they applaud when you saw it? The trick was too good. It was too simple. It's a double that comes out at the end. It's the only way.
I've seen him perform the trick 3 times now, Mr. Carter. The Prestige is the same man.
No, it's not.
The same man comes out of that second cabinet, I promise you.
It's the same man.
Oh, how do you know?
He doesn't know how to sell his trick to an audience, but I do.
Yeah, well, we can use it as a climax of the show.
The man stole my life. I'm gonna steal his trick.
You either wait for him to retire and buy the secret, or you listen to how I would do it. And the only way that I know how to do it is to find you a bloody good double.
You serious?
You last week, you said
You caught me in the wrong mood. The act is taking off. Soon you'll be in a bigger theater. Things will work out.
I feel so sorry for this woman. Do you know what he did? Do you even have any idea what he did?
Jerry.
Darling, look at you.
Mr. Katzer, Mr. Angier, I'd like you to meet Gerald Root.
They look alike, but not so much.
Would you like for me to tell you a little joke?
They don't look so much alike.
Yes? Are you laughing now?
What's wrong with him? Why is everyone trying to kill the Angier?
He's an out-of-work actor.
He's perfect. He needs a little help, but when I get done with him, he could be your brother.
I don't need him to be my brother. I need him to be me.
And he's not you.
Come on.
Couldn't you have found a softer one?
Well, it's not for sleeping on.
It's going to be amazing, Robert.
Well, it has to be. Borden's trick is getting noticed.
Oh, I feel a bit uncomfortable, but he deserves to be happy. He deserves, you know, to fall in love. Oh God, oh dear gracious God.
How difficult could it possibly be to play the great Danton?
My liege.
My
I didn't
liege.
deny no prisoners.
We should call the trick.
There's no point being coy. Borden calls his trick the transported man.
The new transported man. The new one.
What you're about to see is considered safe.
There! You liked it? Ooh. That's not him. He kissed your girl.
It's not full of these moments, Robbie. We worked hard. We need to celebrate properly.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out with that friend of yours.
I need to know how he does it,
Why?
so I can do it better. I need you to go and work for him.
Oh, you think he didn't see her already?
Why would he trust me?
Because you're gonna tell him the truth.
You're telling her that she should tell him that you're using a double. She's not very convinced.
You must be curious to see what so much money has brought you, Mr. Angelo. It's fitting you should be here for maiden voyage.
Where did you get this money then? You know how to make a show, but you weren't so good as Branden, technically.
Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
Yeah, no. Come back next week.
Next week?
Come back next week, it'll be fine.
That was a big fail. I don't know what he was attempting to do.
I know you've no reason to trust me.
Why wouldn't I trust you? I mean, you're only the mistress of my enemy. Why wouldn't I trust you?
Look how many birds you have to kill.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
That is a slippery notion in our line of work, isn't it, Miss Wainscott?
I am here because he sent me here.
Oh, Dad?
Does he enjoy taking his bows under the stage?
No, it's killing him. He's obsessed with discovering your methods. There is no future with him.
So he did recognize there was a double. What kind of trick is that to convince someone to hire you?
You've got to stop doing the trick.
Stop the trick. Gotta look at this.
Well, look at yesterday's. Look at last week, where they said you were the premier stage performer in London.
Well, what's your point?
My point is, Robert, is you climb too high to get away with professional embarrassment. We don't do any tricks we can't control.
That's a good advice.
Pay him whatever he wants for now. We keep doing the trick until Branden opens, and then we'll phase it out.
Do you have the money to pay him?
Indeed, many of you may be familiar with this technique, but for those of you who aren't, do not be alarmed. What you're about to see is considered safe.
And who are you?
I am a humble admirer.
Sure. You're Branden.
Get up there.
Your illusion, the transported man. I'm not claiming to know your methods or anything.
What a screw up again. Why is he screwing you up? Why are you screwing him up so bad? You're the cause of every bad that happened. Just what is wrong with you?
What you're about to see is considered safe.
We're gonna do it again. It's gonna fail again. Oh my god! You son! I hate you so much.
He leaves those things lying around to make you think he's using a double.
All the time, he doesn't know when I'm looking.
All the time, Olivia. That's who he is. That's what it takes.
What have you done to deserve all this?
This is his diary, Olivia. All of his secrets are right here in my hands.
It won't bring your wife back.
I don't care about my wife. I care about his secret.
Why are you talking about his wife so much? By the way, how did you do your hair like that? I love it.
I have fallen in love with him.
I know.
I know how hard this has been for you.
I know. Is this movie just something, you know, to create anger? He doesn't deserve all this pain.
I'm walking tonight. Let him come. I don't care.
Oh my god. It's not where you're gonna die, Angier. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna lose track of him. This is not how you die. But that doesn't take away that he won't try to shoot you, and probably he will shoot you. Nice job.
All right?
Oh my god.
I'm alive.
You lost your man.
I'm impressed.
Why is that?
You're finally getting your hands dirty. It's what a good trick costs, Angier.
How can you be so mean to him when you're the one who killed his wife?
I want the whole method, not the keyword. I don't even know if your secret's in your notebook.
The key word is a method.
How's the arm?
Still attached.
It's still there.
Obsession is a young man's game. Oh, come on. I can't follow you any further in it.
Then the rest is up to me.
He already put his life in danger for you.
I am going to bury myself alive every night, and then someone will come along and dig me up.
Perhaps it would be better.
Perhaps, Mr. Fallon, you might escort Miss Wenscombe home. My husband's being a bore. I see no reason why the two of you should have to suffer as well. But couldn't you have at least taken off the beard?
Sarah, I just came from the bloody theatre just now, all right? And I'm out in public. Everybody else loves it.
Why are you being like this, Alfred?
He's being an ass, he's always been. But his voice is different, or is it just me?
I'd been lost to me. So I just wanted to celebrate, just a little.
I see more secrets.
And you don't know that he is cheating on you. I'm so sorry for this woman.
You hide this. I had to look very closely to spot it when you were performing the transported man, but this makes you unique. I'm sure it takes great skill to perform illusions with one good hand.
He's not performing an illusion then.
He could be so much more than he is, and I can show you how.
That's why you turned Robert down?
But I love her. I need her. To open myself to such a relationship, to the dangers of such an affair.
You sneaky.
Yes, Angier. She gave you this notebook at my request. And yes, Tesla is merely the key to my diary, not to my trick. Did you really think I'd part with my secret so easily after so much?
He didn't do anything to you. Borden, you're the only one who did it. Robert didn't do anything to him. Borden!
The machine simply does not operate as expected. It requires further examination. You need to try different material. It may provoke a different result.
We're a cat! It's not fair! Tesla wouldn't do such thing, would he?
Well, I hope that whatever you were really doing with my money was more worthwhile, Mr. Tesla.
Poor cat. My God, it's duplicating your hat.
I'll need a couple of weeks to iron out the problems with the machine. We'll send word when it's ready. Don't forget your hat.
Which one of them?
Well, which one is mine?
They're all your hats, Mr. Angier.
He's cloning. He's cloning.
The only competition for my affections is our little girl. I love you. I will always love you.
Is he cloned?
If you can just do whatever you can to help me. Would I talk to her, just convince her that I do love her?
What is it, Freddie?
Don't call me that.
I've told you before. When you're with me, you're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
Oh my, please, what? Since when family is below you? What happened? They ruined it. Those Thomas Edison guys ruined it.
Mr. Angier, I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's man about the box.
What box?
That's a big saloon.
You will find what you are looking for in this box. I add only one suggestion on using the machine. Destroy it.
Huh? Get in, the cat didn't suffer, so get in.
I must leave you, Borden, sitting there in your cell, reading my diary, awaiting your death.
Awaiting your death for his murder?
My tricks.
Wait, what murder?
You get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here and want to say goodbye.
I can't not have my assistant.
I'll tell her I know what you...
Tell her what?
I know what you really are, Alfred.
Sarah, shut up!
Why?
You can't talk like this.
She can't talk like this. You can murder someone's wife.
I can't live like this.
Oh, well, you think I can live like this?
Yes, you are. You're doing it.
Well, what do you want from me?
Why isn't anybody saying he's cloned?
I want you to be honest with me.
Poor woman.
No secrets.
Poor woman. She endured so much. I mean, I want to believe that he was wrong, but... Oh no! Oh no! This is what Borden brings only death. And he still didn't go to jail for any of this. He only brings disaster and death to everyone. That's all he does.
He simply disappears, but he has to come back. There has to be a
prestige.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You haven't spoken about her, Freddie, not once.
Why would I talk about her to you?
She was a part of your life. Now she's gone.
Oh, so you care so much about that, don't you, woman?
I never loved Sarah. I never loved her.
You don't love anyone.
It's inhuman to be so cold.
You are so cold yourself, girl.
You should go to him. You two deserve each other.
Robert didn't do anything to you. Robert asked you for a favor. He trusted you to do that job. That's not getting rid of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first trick of the evening is one that involves considerable risk. When I tell you the young lady who taught me this illusion actually died performing it, you will understand the seriousness of the dangers involved.
Remember that, Warden? That doesn't disturb you because you're cold, you're mean, you're cold, you're selfish.
I would like to invite you to come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourselves.
And he's right, it's pure science. The sound can be scary, but I would have never run away from it.
Imagination.
It's not supposed to have, you know, that fake door. Oh no, you cloned yourself. That one doesn't make you disappear, you just clone yourself.
Don't go back there, you leave him alone. Both of us, just leave him alone. We're done.
Since when did you give up? You did not give up.
I would like to invite you to come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourselves.
He didn't recognize you? Oh my god, that's how it happens.
What have you done?
He did not kill him. He tried to save him. Doesn't take away that he killed his wife.
Got a visitor. Lord Coldlow. With a little girl.
Lord Coldlow is here?
Daddy, can I come in there?
Not right now, but everything is gonna be alright. You must be Lord Coldlow.
Coldlow. Yes, I am.
Dear what god, what? Oh yeah, because he's a clone,
All I wanted to do was prove that I was a better magician. But you couldn't leave me alone.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty anymore, are you?
No, not anymore.
This ain't a bloody competition anymore, Angie. This is my little girl's life.
Oh, you worry about your little girl. What about his wife? Please don't hurt the girl.
You always were the better magician. You both know that. But whatever your secret was, you have to agree. Mine is better.
I love you, Jess. I love you.
If you're so surprised of what he's done...
Listen, that man is the one I'm into a kill! You say first! Listen to me! If he's alive, I'm not guilty!
But Tesla was your code. Doesn't that mean that you also have some sort of clone? Why is he so surprised?
You're still alive. How is it you're still alive, Robert? I saw you on a slab, for God's sake.
He's not him.
I came here to beg Lord Coldlow to let me destroy that machine.
To make sure that machine is never used again. I tried not to involve you.
You shouldn't let Branden get hanged.
You're right. I should have left him to his damn trip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for a lot of things.
I don't want you to die.
You go live your life in full now, all right? You live for both of us.
I don't feel good with anything that is happening. This is such a sad story. In all ways, everyone has gone completely mad.
This day, in the name of the King and the High Court of England, you will meet your end.
Oh my god. Wait, whoa. You don't know about the cloning, so you didn't clone yourself.
We were both family. And we were both Branden.
That makes so much sense.
Were you the one who went into the box? Or the one who came back out? We took turns.
And he was ruined.
It's nothing easy about two men sharing one life.
Don't understand how it can be pleasing again.
What about Olivia and her wife?
They loved different people.
I loved Sarah. He loved Olivia. We each had half of a full life, really, which was enough for us.
But it wasn't enough for anyone you love. You're still cold.
It takes nothing to steal another man's work. It takes everything.
Robert, you went insane.
No, wait, I'm not... You did terrible things.
One of you two did it.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. First part is called the pledge. The magician shows you something ordinary.
You're gonna kill the bird.
But you wouldn't clap yet, because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back.
You helped him. That's why you didn't say anything.
You want to be fooled.
Oh, okay, wait. Just 1 second. Was that other clone on Robert counting the time until he left so he could get out from that fake tank? That could be like 1 option, the next option is that he was dead. Like all the other clones that all that you've seen inside there were actually dead Roberts. Makes more sense because that would explain why there were so many water tanks and that they were always doing the process, you know, after the show to put them in a carousel, you know, and they were bringing them somewhere. We have Borden. Borden is not in fact Alfred Borden. He is Alfred Borden and his twin brother that we don't know. Now, first question that comes to mind. Who killed Robert's wife? Alfred Borden or his twin? It's clear that he was playing a trick upon everyone. At one moment, they had to decide that there was one twin that will not exist, that he was always just one child, which is strange. It's weird. How do you invent that your twin brother does not exist anymore? Do you claim him dead? Do you make your family claim him dead too? Did you disappear along with your twin brother from your family's life so they cannot say who you are? Did you had to invent a name so none of you would die? Not even your surname is real. You're not even Borden. You're not even Alfred. I mean, one of you is not even Alfred. You've completely invented names. It could be a possibility. For example, again, I don't know if Christopher Nolan at any moment decided to give an explanation of every character and who was Alfred Borden and who was his twin. So it's clear that when they went to the burial of Robert's wife, the Borden that appeared was not the Borden that did the double tie knot. I think we never know when it's Alfred. We know that Alfred loves Sarah and the twin loves Olivia. We're good with that. Or we could assume that. I should like rewatch the movie all over again and see if somehow I can discover who is who and who is doing each and every one of the acts. That's why Sarah was like, now you're telling the truth. Now you do love me. Little by little, Robert became obsessive to outcome Borden, bringing him to something so insane as what he did, to clone himself and kill himself. He stopped caring about his wife. He stopped caring about justice. He stopped caring about anything. Heck, he got so insane that he was even able to return the favor to Borden. And during the movie, I've said all the time, I don't want Sarah and I don't want her daughter to suffer because of Borden's mistakes. They have nothing to do with that. Sarah committed suicide and now all of a sudden their daughter is an orphan, taken care by Lord Callow, who's not anymore taking care of them because he now truly died. He was Robert. His ingenieur is the one taking care of her until one of the Borden twins came after her. The girl doesn't know that she has two fathers. So she doesn't know that the man she's seeing is not the man who told her that I'm gonna recover you. Who was the man in prison? Alfred or his twin? Who made the sacrifice? That's insane, guys. Tesla was a weird person in this movie. Not the way I would portray Tesla. Really not the way. Ali, I can't say much about him. And the engineer of Robert, he was just Alfred from Batman. He was still being Alfred. A good guy. Surprising that he still had connections after everything that he had to go through because of the mania that Robert and Borden had together between them. This is a movie that I will watch again and will return someday, you know, with my new thoughts about it. It's truly a masterpiece of a movie. Weird as hell, but I love that. Until then, guys, stay safe. Pig Pickles, thank you again so much for this movie. We'll see where the road takes us in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Until then, stay safe, everyone. Bye. She was, sorry, affected, you know, by the hits. So she kind of wiggled her butt, like saying, "Get off me." Gonna run or what, honey? Here you go, little muffin.